everybody. Welcome back to Crit and Miss. It's Tuesday night. You know what that means. It's time for Vecna, Eve of Ruin. I'll be your host, Mark Hillman, Dungeon Master and all of those kinds of things, and I'm going to do my very, very best not to kill any of the player characters tonight.
Yeah. You're funny.
Do your worst, mate.
You're
Do
funny.
Your worst.
You're a funny guy, Mark. Maybe you should give up being a musician and take up a career in stand-up comedy. Maybe you can have your own Netflix special. No one's dying tonight.
Look, I'm going to be real. There is a little bit of like stand-up comedy that happens in Townsville, but significantly less opportunities to get paid for it. Therefore, I think I'm already in the correct career path.
Look, man, if you were interested in getting paid, I doubt you would have gone down the musician career path. It's about the social clout. Isn't that what it's for? You want the groupies, right?
Nah.
Nah?
Nah.
Oh, shit.
Nah. Been there, done that. It didn't really sit well with me.
Well, I'm gonna stop learning the jazz flute then.
Yeah, fair. Anyway, shall we crack into things? Because we like a short, sharp session. Oh, look at that. Deck of Plan and Ruin has already been drawn by Chronicles and Chaos.
Ooh, we've got a fan favorite.
So what do we got?
We got the Psychic
What are we starting with?
Overloads. Start off with,
Yes.
which is Kiran's personal favorite. So I'd say we crack on with this so we can actually get some use to it before it
You know who else's favourite this is?
changes.
The demons you're fighting.
Oh, they're a big fan?
Yeah, they like psychic damage. It's fun. Alright, well, we need to go through our usual process of you guys earning some hero points. So, do I have a volunteer to go first?
I will.
Yes.
Hey, alright, you're up, Jem. Go for it.
Yep. Okay. So last week, the main thing that I was focused on was catching the cultist guy. I've got his name somewhere. Geralt Gelden.
Nope.
Ball game.
No, he's not a Witcher. I mean, you're close, but he's not the Witcher. So his name's not Geralt.
Geralt.
Jared Ballgin. Is that right?
Jarrett.
Geralt. Yes, I've got Geralt.
Jarrett. J-E-R.
Oh, J. I had to just get.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm Gemma with a G, so
Yeah,
I'm a bit
fair.
biased.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
all
I
right,
dig it.
so Geralt, is that it?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Geralt Gelgen. So basically, I've spent the time just trying to keep him from doing anything and not doing any outside of the box stuff to try and do a spell on me. And Kvalek has become a bit of a hero and gone in to help everybody else, which is great.
Well, whether or not he becomes a hero remains to be seen.
I don't know, it's fine.
I think
But,
that was a bit of a stretch.
I mean,
But we had some stuff happen, and I actually one of my plans worked, so it worked really well. So we were able
That's
to, go help with the other thing. So that was the highlight for me, was that working. Great.
yep, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a hero point for you. Excellent. Alright, who's next? Not you, Geoff. We know you go last.
Oh dear.
Right, so we were in the room with all the cultists. Flower Child 4, or actually I should say 3 was in there, with Doc Hovel and Lizzie. We were seeing that the monsters were coming down the corridor, and 3 decided to just do something simple, close the door, put the table up against the door, and then hold it. One of the cultists did some vines, and Flower Child thought, 3 thought that was going to hold it. It didn't. And then he saw something with a big eye that he hit once, and it disappeared. Not before he stole something from Doc Hovel, and then the door got broken through, and this big Kvalek's mother came through the door, and he's going to attack me.
Love it. Yeah, cool. Hero point, most definitely earned. Love it. That was great. Alright, so the first one through the door is Kvalek's mum. This is established, apparently. That's canon now.
How dare you? Kvalek's mother is a saint.
I'll go next. So Lizzie spent most of last session dealing with her greatest fear, which was being alone. And so she found herself surrounded by enemies, no allies around. She ended up getting tangled in some vines that sort of surgically were separated from her. She doesn't know how. And as she was running away, she heard her name from a voice that she didn't expect to hear her name from a gentleman who had only been referring to her as the old bag or the old lady, which snapped her out of it. And she, as she sort of regained her composure, she saw a ginormous Doc Hovel standing near her, looking fly as hell. And then we're gonna pull from the deck of wonder.
Okay, are you sure?
Always.
Yep.
A Joker. This is a Joker without a TM, so this would be a student card.
It's gonna be interesting.
No, you said a Joker without a TM?
Without a TM, yeah.
That's mischief.
Oh, sorry, you're right. This would be a mischief card. Lizzie is sensing that this session is going to involve a little bit of play, a little bit of teasing, a little bit of gamesmanship. Mischief is about challenging status and status reversals, and we're going to be tested on the metal of what we've represented ourselves to be.
I dig it. So, as a result of, let's call it the mischief of the planes, because, things happen a bit, what? You have the option now to draw 2 more cards, if you wish.
Sure. Sorry, that's the card I just pulled. Ace of Diamonds. So this is going to be the
Chancellor
card, and then the Jack of Hearts, which is going to be the Champion card.
Okay.
Chancellor and Champion.
Champion. Okay, so for the next 8 hours from these 2 cards, you have +1 bonus to your weapon attack and damage rolls.
Oh, hells yeah.
I'm going to allow you to pass that on to somebody else, since that's probably not mainstay of your skill set.
I'm going to pass it on to 3.
Sweet, alright. 3 gets +1 to attack and damage rolls with weapons.
Yeah, he needed it. He was,
for the next 8 hours.
He was having a real time with damage, so...
Yep, so that's from Champion. And yeah, right. He's having a real hard time. And from Chancellor, within 8 hours of drawing the card, you may cast Augury once as an action, requiring no material components, and you may use your Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma as a spellcasting ability, your choice.
Cool. I'm going to search what Augury is. But, awesome.
Ask Sven. Or ask Qualek. He might be able to tell you.
I think he cast it before, didn't he?
Yeah, along with that, part of Mischief says that you receive a random, uncommon, wondrous item. Well, an item chosen by the GM. So that's kind of cool. Considering you just lost everything, getting some extra stuff back is probably a good idea.
Nice.
So give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to go over to the magic item section. Hopefully my RNG is still turned on. Yes, it is. All right, so uncommon, wondrous item. I'm just going to roll something. If it's a consumable, though, I may re-roll.
Yep.
No, not one of the...
Since when do we roll?
Interesting.
Well, I guess you can't... Oh, sorry.
At your feet appears a wooden mask with a likeness of a visage of a beast.
Ooh. Wooden mask with the visage of a beast. Very cool.
So that is just appears at your feet. There's a couple of other things I need to check here. What did we say? Was it...
No, it's the Mask of Death. Oh,
it was the Ace of Diamonds and the Jack of Hearts, right?
Chancellor and Champion.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Just need to check that one. Where is it? Just finding the thing. Why isn't it showing up? Where are you? Uh-huh. Ooh. Okay. So one of the equivalent of the Chancellor from the Deck of Many Things, as you seem to be caught, and I think Lizzie is starting to realize that this deck may not be an ordinary deck of wonder. So at any time you choose, within 1 year of drawing this card, you can ask a question in meditation and mentally receive a truthful answer to that question. Besides information, the answer helps you solve a puzzling problem or other dilemma. In other words, the knowledge comes with wisdom on how to apply it. So not only will you get the information, you'll get the knowledge of how that's going to help you.
Ask how to win the campaign.
Yeah. I probably have to define win, right? Like.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so
very cool.
Very cool. And then the other one will remain a mystery for the time being, but it is it's not a bad one, so that's fine. Cool, very much. Thank you. You also added a little bit of backstory along with the cards. I love that. Hero point definitely earned. Who would like to go next?
Really, there's only me and Geoff to go, I suppose. So I guess that means I'm next. Cab off the rank. I think. What did? Yeah. All right. Okay. So I have to start this with a couple of things. First, a confession, and second, an apology. Let's start with the confession, shall we? I am notoriously bad at keeping notes. I like to try and use the old grey matter to store most of my information. And I'm sitting here trying to think of what happened in last episode, and I know everything that's important, but all of the episodes are starting to blend together in my mind now into like one epic narrative. So I'm having a hard time really separating what actually occurred in last week's episode and wasn't part of the week before. And
that's fine.
I'll try. I'll do my best. But first, you're
right. Look, just on that, you don't have to recap specifically last week. It's just, in fact, I've liked the fact that your recaps often encompass a little bit more than that because it gives us an overarching connection to the rest of what's going on. So don't stress about that at all.
So what you're saying is I'm amazing, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. That's gonna counteract my apology that I have to sort of do on air a little bit. So keep that in mind as I say the next thing. The apology is I realized after the fact that last week I may have overstepped a little bit by questioning my Dungeon Master when he made when he casted a spell. I was like, are you sure that's how that works? And I realized that's a little bit out of line on my part as a player. I know that I can always be like, if I'm certain about something, but I realized that I think last week I overstepped with the casting of the tangling vines. I was like, are you sure that's how that works? And of course you were correct. So I should have just trusted you, because this game is about trust. And so for that, I must apologize. Not to you, Mark, but to the viewers at home. I
don't know how they feel about it. I'm sure that they will forgive you. I certainly don't think it's an issue.
Oh, I thought you were going to
don't. No. No. I actually appreciate being called on things because I don't know everything. And if I am getting something wrong, I'd rather it be brought up so that we can look at it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Please don't. I appreciate that you wanted to, say, hey, maybe you overstepped. But for me, I don't think you did. So, thanks, but I think you're good, man.
Yeah, I feel like that one was out of line, and I always try and hold myself up to a high standard when it comes to etiquette as a player. That means being quiet every now and then and not talking when it's not my turn to talk. And that was one of those moments I should have stayed quiet, and I didn't, and I talked. And like I said, I apologize to the people at home. I don't apologize to you, Mark, because
that's fine. And nor should you, because ask Geoff, I'm way worse than you are, than that was in his games. So,
Anyway,
it's cool. Yeah, anyway.
as a recap is concerned, now again, we were brought here again by the Lord Protector Never Ember, who tasked us with tracking down the, I think it was 4 missing person, and unfortunately those 2-bit hacks that he employs were unable to locate him using arcane means. We tracked them down to the cemetery in the city of Neverwinter, where we encountered some cultists of Vecna. Now, so far we have freed 2 of the prisoners, but more importantly, we have identified, isolated, and subdued the apparent leader of this particular brand of cultists. And more than that, I believe we have uncovered some very important, vital pieces of information that we are yet to extract from him. And at this very moment, he is being held hostage by Maurice Mistopheles. And Qualek has, not heroically, but if you want to call him a hero, he won't stop you from doing that. He has gone back to assist the others who are still locked in mortal combat with these giant ape-like creatures who, and the irony is definitely not lost on any of us, that they are giant ape-like creatures able to cast spells. Yes, it's all very funny.
So do you actually mean that you've gone to tell your folks to leave your new friends alone?
Look, it's been a long time since I last saw my parents. Things could have changed. You know, they weren't really keeping a good eye on their physical exercise and their diet. You know, it remains to be seen if this is my parents or not. But it will be definitely a very heartfelt reunion if it is. So, really put on your role-playing cap. And improvisation cap, Mark, because things could get teary.
Alright, no problem.
I think it bears mentioning also that I have an air element who is going to be helping us in this particular fight as well, who I've lovingly nicknamed Air Jordan.
Excellent. Air Jordan, I like it. And is he gonna be like Mike?
Well, look, if there's any franchise possibilities, we definitely can explore them, especially when it comes to footwear. We might be able to turn him into some sort of mascot for a brand. We could really turn this into like some kind of fiscal sort of endeavor.
I like this. I like the positive attitude. We could go one step further. Instead of saying we could do it, how about we just do it?
Yeah. We do that. Qualek now stands at the head of an empire of quality footwear for basketball and court-related sports, and we might branch out into other sports sometime later down the line too. Who knows?
Excellent. Right. Well, for now, I think you can certainly have a hero point. Thank you for that.
Seat in my pants.
And we will move right along to last but definitely not least, Doc Hovel. Hey, Geoff.
Okay, so, Doctor's log. Still same day. I heroically backed up from the giant apes. The kid blocked the entrance with a table and told us to leave like he wanted to make a heroic sacrifice. This didn't quite work out as we stayed, and got entangled by, in fact, some kind of spell. I quickly applied the Kalahinia's surgical gardening method. Produced in the year 1472. I might be the first to successfully employ it on an abyssal vine. I need to publish this. The thing's eye is boring into me. It's just taken the memory of my greatest shame. I can no longer remember what that was. Probably for the best. I noticed the old bag was acting strange and suddenly said her real name by accident. Now she's looking at me as if she likes me. That usually fixes itself quick enough. Suddenly, the doors crashed. Those beasts will get through soon.
Nice, love it. Yep, cool. Well earned. You also have your hero point, and with that, let me have a look-see here. I believe it's time to get back into the action.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sven,
Oh.
what's that ambient music, mate, in the background?
Well, I'm glad you asked, and I picked up on your cue this time. That's a little thing. I don't know. You might have heard of it. It's tabletopaudio.com, and it's a website apparently where you can find all kinds of ambient sets for all your tabletop games at home. Hey, you playing sci-fi? That's all right. They got you covered. You playing some horror games. They got you covered there too. If you're playing some spicy sexual games, I don't know. You might have to find something somewhere else. I don't think they have that covered just yet. But hey, you never know. They could cover that in the future.
If you pay me enough, I might make some for you.
Yeah, look, hit up Mark for that. But for all your other ambient needs, make sure you check out tabletopaudio.com. For all your
Tabletopaudio.com, was it?
It's tabletopaudio.com. Maybe even I'll share that in the chat sometime down in the future. And hey, tabletopaudio.com, Mr. Tabletop, if you don't mind me calling you that. If you're open for sponsorships, I'm listening. Making ambience. Send it to us.
There it is.
There it is.
Check 'em
Always
out, folks.
professional, Mr. Mark Hillman. Oh, and you should while you're at it, check out what's it called again? Above VTT. It
Yes.
integrates with D&D Beyond. You can do all your rolling and all that kind of stuff, and it's completely free and integrates with Chrome or what's the other one?
And Firefox.
Firefox.
Yeah, to get it, all you got to do is go to the extensions part of your browser, whichever one you use, and you can download the extension there and activate it whenever you are using D&D Beyond, and it has extra little buttons that pop up to load into the VTT from your campaign page, and it integrates fully with the character sheets and everything. It's pretty good. It takes a little bit of work to get used to, but once you do, I think it's pretty handy.
Sounds like my roleplay.
All right. Yeah. Well, speaking of which, Qualek.
Qualek. Oh shit! It is my turn, isn't it? Oh. Fuck.
Yeah, you're about halfway up the stairs.
Thinking about that. All right. So how far down am I still?
At this point, I'd say you're probably 10 feet below the floor.
All right. I'm gonna do something fun here. I've got a climbing speed, so I'm not even gonna go up the remaining stairs. I'm gonna climb straight up the wall.
Nice.
And I'd say 10 feet. Get over here.
Yep.
Now, as he mounts the lip of the stairs and gets to the ground floor there, he has a look around the room. He sees the giant monkey ape thing in the southwestern corner, and that's kind of all he
Just
sees.
to confirm, it definitely isn't one of your parents.
Oh, it's definitely not. But it might be.
No.
Distant cousin twice removed or something like this, but I wouldn't make that joke in front of anyone else, especially not Doc Hovel. Okay, well, I guess it's time to get down to business and start casting some spells. Let's just have a quick look here, see what I have available to me. I still have a 5th level spell slot, and see, that's when things start to get interesting. I see all the carnage around the room, and I think to myself, hey, I need to deal with this quickly. Get this in hand so I can get back to interrogate it. I mean, having a friendly conversation with Mr. Occultist Man. So he's going to cast a little spell I like to call Bigsby's Hand with the 5th level spell slot. So we go ahead and cast that spell. And of course, when Qualek is mostly self-taught when it comes to magic and the arcane arts, but his only official learning of magic came at the Astral Navigators Guild in Brow. So I imagine most of his spells sort of have this cosmic astral sort of variation. I don't need a description. And I imagine his Bigsby's Hand almost looks kind of like a black hole, like it's warping light around it, like it's like the absence of light, and as it like moves across the room, you can see like time and space sort of bend around it as it approaches one of these creatures. I'll chuck that up in the Jawnski for you. If you can maybe bring up some kind of
Johnsky, yep, I'm onto it.
Token for that one. Send that to the game log. I haven't read this in a while, so it's going to be new to me as well. Creating a large hand of shimmering magical energy in an unoccupied space that you can see. So it is large. It is actually large. That's what it says right there. The hand is an object that has 20 AC and hit points equal to my maximum. So that's going to be a 52 hit points. When you cast a spell and as a bonus action on your later turns, you can move it up to 60 feet and then cause one of the following effects. Oh, sweet. So I can do this straight away. So this black hole-like fist just materializes in the middle of the room, just passes just to the south of Air Jordan, and it's just going to try and punch this thing right in the face with the
Very cool.
clenched fist. So the hand strikes a target within 5 feet. Make a melee spell attack. All right, I can do that. Spell attack. Let's see if we can hit it here. It's a +9. I can't roll it from there, so I'm just going to roll a d20 only.
What did you say the hit points in AC or whatever it was, Sven?
AC 20, hit points 52. All right. That's a 24 to hit the giant ape wizard.
Ooh, that's definitely going to hit.
That's definitely going to hit. You're just a poor imitation of something far greater than you are. And the hand, boom, just punches it right in the nards. And it's going to do, where is it? 5d8 points of force damage. Nice.
Is this a concentration spell, Sven?
Yeah, so I lose concentration on the scrying, if you're wondering.
Okay, yep.
Yes.
Sweet, thank you.
I figured we had that in hand, and the scrying really only lasts a minute or something like that, so I figured just let that go and just punch this monkey.
And yeah, the monkey lets out a howl as you smash it in the nards. And with that, 1 second, it needs to make a concentration saving throw. It is fine. It maintains concentration on the spell that it is concentrating on. You guys don't know which of these is concentrating on which spell. Actually, you would actually. This one is still concentrating on Entangle because Arnie Lizzie ended up saving on the other one. So that's fine. Yep, cool.
All right, then.
Anything else, Quality?
That is going to be... I think that's his bonus action. That is his movement. And his action all kind of used up. He could still move, but he'll be out of sight. But he does have Air Jordan, who goes next. I think he goes directly after him. So Air Jordan is going to also attack the creature. He's going to do something. Going to do something fun here. Air Jordan is going to move. What is it? 20 feet, flying, of course, over the top of the grasping vines, and he's going to move right over the top of the creature. And imagine it just looks like maybe everyone just feels this sudden gush of air, and just like a vacuum, just pulling in towards this creature. And he's going to make a whirlwind attack here against it.
Very cool.
Look here. Maybe not the best idea, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's fun. So give me a strength saving throw.
What's the DC?
I'm regretting doing this, but the DC is 13 because it's so freaking low.
Yeah, doesn't even seem to budget.
Oh, wow.
I really shouldn't have done that. I should have just attacked it. That was a really stupid thing. But anyway.
He gets a blow dry. His hair looks great.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's looking really fluffy now. And the target, success, half damage only. So you're going to take half of this damage. I'm just going to roll that anyway. Look, not too bad. You're going to take 14 points of thunder damage as well.
Boom.
Air Jordan just slams into it.
Kill.
Love
Done.
this music.
All right. This is a track off of tabletop audio called Demon Army.
Ooh.
It's pretty groovy. I like it.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So that's it for you and Jordan and Big B Sand?
That is correct. We are all
Excellent.
done for this turn.
Well, then, in that case, the creature's going to take a legendary... No, I'm joking. Doc Ock, what's your turn?
So, following up the legendary action from the creature, I will immediately... see, I've got this wacky idea.
I love it already.
In my mind that it being a mammal covered in fur and a little bit wild, perhaps, it may not like fire. So I'm going to try slinging a firebolt at it, if I may.
Yeah, absolutely, may try.
Okay. That's a pretty nice shot. 24?
That hits.
Okay. Let's see if I can do something with it. Oh, great. 6 damage. Oh, dear.
So you hit it kind of in the shoulder, and like exposed fur is on the shoulder, and you're expecting some singeing of hair or something, right? Like you can see it reacts and it grunts a little bit. You've done some damage, but that fire was nowhere near as effective as you were hoping it might be.
Yeah.
This is a actually you probably don't know, so yeah, never mind. But yeah, no, that wasn't very effective. Sorry.
Shit.
Okay.
But he did ruin the blow dry. There's no way it withstood that. So it's not feeling like it looks the best. Maybe it's done some moral damage.
Yeah, we'll see.
Psychic damage with psychic overload.
Yeah, right. All right. Anything else, Doc?
Yeesh. That didn't work out well. I think I'll just kind of step away so that we're not just standing in a giant blast radius.
Sure. No problem.
Like potential blast radius. And I don't actually have much to do with my bonus action apart from, well, just get my blade ready and pose with it.
Sure, no problem at all. Alrighty, moving right along. Well, it's Jarrett's turn. He continues to breathe. 3, you're up.
Right, so let's figure this out now. So the big B hand is there. I can't get to down this area, can I? Because the big B hand's in the way.
The hand you can move through because it's not an enemy. Only enemies completely block you, but in the case of one of your friends, it would normally be difficult terrain, but isn't Big B's hand kind of incorporeal unless it's striking something or grasping something, or could it be considered as incorporeal?
Lance for duration, moves at your command, mimicking the movements of your own hand if it drops 0 hit points, blah, 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 blah. It has hit points, it has an AC, so
Okay.
I don't see any reason why it would be incorporeal, but having a look... I mean, there's also no reason to believe why it'd be right on the ground.
Yeah,
It
look,
would be flying.
being that it mimics your hand, there's no reason you couldn't... hang on, I'll turn my camera back on to demonstrate. Where we go there. So there's no reason you couldn't, like, do this in the moment that he's moving through, right? And he can just go underneath through the fingers, because it can float and fly, right? So, yeah, I would say you can move through Big B's hand unless Qualic doesn't want you to.
So
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way there, and as you see him walking down or like scuttling down, you can hear this. 3. Is it? I can smell an animal. I can smell an animal. Is that an animal that we can use? Coming out of his mouth, and you can hear 3 going. No, I don't know. No. Get out. Leave me be. As he hits twice.
Nice.
That is a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Not a high AC.
No reckless?
Say again? Is
No
one hit.
reckless?
Yes. Well, I'm not going for reckless because I use the brutal strike, so I don't get advantage.
Ah, yes.
So that's a 19 to hit with the bar. That's a plus 9 damage on that because I get that plus
9, yeah.
1.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Damage applied.
And then I get another 8, so that is 16, 17 so far. And then I get 2 of them on my first attack. And that is a 7, so that's 17. That's 24 on my first attack of damage.
This thing ain't looking great.
And then I'm going to hit him again.
Face is looking all busted up. Oh! Congratulations. Kaboom. Alright, go ahead, roll some damage.
Right,
So, we're maximizing your dice rolls, then you're rolling them. So roll the normal amount of damage, and then we'll add the maximized dice after that.
Does he even need to bother rolling at this point?
38.
Probably not.
That's 44 so far.
Do you want to roll, or would you like to just tell me how you want to obliterate this demon?
Look, on it's just he gets 44 before he even like rolls any dice. So you can hear 3 go, Gwalak, is this your mum? As I beat it.
And with the final strike that smashes into this thing's face, you kind of see the face collapse back into the body. The whole head goes back into it, and it just sort of keeps going. The body sort of starts to collapse in on itself, and the entire thing collapses first into a pool of black ichor, which then sort of seeps away through the cracks and the pores in the concrete below your feet. And it is completely gone.
That's me.
Boom. Lovely. All right, moving right along. It's not quite Arnie Lizzie's turn. We have some things happening here. Let's see.
I was actually hoping it was going to stay there so any of the cultists can't shoot me because it's that thing is in the way.
Ugh.
Well, you still got Air Jordan there, so he might be able to provide a little bit of cover. Any spells or
how much would that have been?
Arrows passing through might have a hard time. Qualik does not look overly impressed by your little jab about his parental lineage either. He just looks at you and your, sentinel-esque form. Sentry, sorry, and he's just like, boy, you and I are gonna have to have face-to-face, heart-to-heart conversation when all this is over.
Arnie Lizzie, it's your turn.
Wonderful. I can't see any enemies, can I? So I'm gonna.
No.
I'm gonna pick up that mask that was dropped before. I'm gonna move over sort of this way to see if I can get a view of an enemy. Can't see anything.
Yeah, maybe not quite. You might hear some grunting and shuffling in the corridor to the north.
Alright, cool. In that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Lie onto Doc Hovel. So
did you say fly?
Yeah.
I thought he said
Cool.
lie, and I'm like, that's a weird spell, but I'm willing to see what this says,
I'm going
guys.
to cast Why? No, I'm going to cast Fly onto Doc Hovel. So your movement feet is going to increase to 60, and you can hover.
Oh,
wow.
And then I'm going to, and I'll say, you got this, big guy. And then I'm gonna give a wink and give you bardic inspiration as well.
So how long does fly last for?
Ooh.
Alright, fly lasts for 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
But
cool.
it's concentration, so if I lose concentration.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So I'm just putting 100 rounds of flying on him and 100 rounds of concentration on you.
And how high is the roof?
About. Hang on, I'll just go and check.
He's 10-footer.
I was thinking that.
2 foot off the floor.
I think it might be. I think it might be 15. I'm just checking sources. Vecna, where is it? There we go.
now that Doc Hovel has a fly speed and he's technically floating, can Air Jordan go over his space and pull him along like a cloud?
Wow.
That'd be fun.
If he's willing.
Could ride around on Air Jordan like some kind of fucking
That could be
superhero.
fun.
So Geoff, to answer your question, in the rooms the ceilings are 15 feet high, in the corridors they're 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I won't be flying very high.
No. But even being able to hover.
You can put your back.
Especially since
Yeah.
I should still have at least 9 minutes left of my large form.
Oh, that's right, because you're massive as well.
So really, you're already 10 feet
No,
up.
but
You just like float
Yeah,
up and
well-
bonk your head on the roof.
It does increase your speed though, so it
Yeah,
goes
well,
faster.
Yeah.
what that's going to effectively do is, because you might have noticed that these bigger creatures are having a tough time getting through the corridors. They're moving slower. They're restrained when they're doing so. You're still going to be restrained in the corridors, but you'll at least be able to move at a normal pace with everyone else, because your halved movement will still be 30 feet.
True.
Yeah, so very, very useful.
Kind of swim through the corridors.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I'm coming to
It'd
get
be
you.
more like squeezing yourself through a sewer pipe, but that's fine.
It'd be like
Anyway,
an ISS.
anything else on Uzi?
Nope.
Oh,
that's
that's
my turn.
Alright, no problem. 2 seconds, I have to check some things. Right, that one is that one. What's he doing? That and that. No one's paralyzed anymore, are they? No, why are you concentrating? You don't need to be. Okay. Oh. Cool. This one. Like there. Like there. Maurice, you're up.
All right. Just in my head as well. Doc Hovel is like a big inflatable parade balloon at the moment. That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, yeah.
In my
Yeah.
With the
How's
scalpel.
that?
It's terrifying.
Jumping on ceilings and stuff like this.
Yeah, I don't. All right. So Maurice, I can't remember. Did I get manacles on this guy last week?
You did, yeah.
I don't remember. I did. Okay. So Maurice is going to cast light on his staff, and it's going to be this eerie green light, and he's going to walk up to Geralt, is it? Not Geralt? Geralt, and be like,
Yeah.
let's have a look at you. And he's going to start to frisk this guy for any magical things. He's going to essentially... Yeah, so he's not going to violate this guy.
You find
He's going
something
to leave his
magical in his
underwear on.
pants.
He's going to start patting him down and he's going to be like, have his creepy staff and start patting him down. First to see whether he has anything valuable, and second to make sure that he doesn't have anything on his person that could cause a threat.
Yeah,
So that's going
Alright.
to be the disco.
Well, make me a... I would say sleight of hand on a pat down.
Okay. I'm not terrible at that. I'm not good at it.
Yeah, unless you've got a, you maybe investigate, not with the new definition really, but yeah.
No, that's
Yeah,
16.
if you've got another idea. 16's pretty decent. Give
Yeah.
me 2 seconds. Because you do find something. I just need to figure out
Ooh.
what.
The hell is ledger domain?
Like, I've got stealth, which is pretty high. So could I be stealthily walking around him?
I mean, that wouldn't help you. That wouldn't help you find anything. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
You
the
know, like
perception. Maybe I can be like deceiving him well.
now you have him currently under dominate person, I believe.
Yes.
Does stealing shit off of him potentially mess with that, or is it just damage?
I'm looking here now. Whenever the target takes damage, it repeats the save.
Okay, so no, this is fine.
Only if it's damaged. I'm just
Yep.
double checking. I want to make sure.
Yeah, cool. It's dominate, so it's charmed, but it is domination. So yeah, no, it's cool. Can you please roll me both a D6 and a D100, please?
Yeah. 35, D6, D. Find the D100.
It's the double dice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. 88.
And what was the 6?
Sorry, 80. 85 and 3.
Okay, no problem. 85 and 3. Okay, that's a bit too big. So what does it say on this one? Yeah, cool. You find, and this is going to sound really fucking funny, but you find a wand in his pocket.
Nah, he's just happy to see you.
You find a wand in his pocket. I will make a note of what that is, and when you get a chance to identify it, you can find out what that is.
How long has he been dominated for, do you think?
Let's have a look. I think we've got a tracker on that.
Is this round 2 or something like that?
No, we don't, but yeah, it is only like the second round of it now, so...
Yeah, because it's dominate person doesn't last that long.
Nah,
No.
it's what, a minute, yeah?
Yeah.
I do think
Yeah.
that we spent a hero point last week to try and
I did, yes. I did
increase that
extended.
duration
Yeah.
a little bit.
Oh,
I think I
yeah.
increased it to 2 minutes. Yeah, and I think I
Okay,
used
cool.
my one of my sorcerer points and made an extended spell.
Yep, nice.
Good remembering, Sven. Yeah.
Yep, nice. So in that case, I'll say 2 rounds have passed before now. So there's 18 rounds left on the counter, which is the remainder of the 2 minutes. Cool, no problem. Yeah,
Thank
so
you, Past Emma.
yeah, well done. So yeah, you find this wand in his pocket. It has some runes inscribed into it. Quirek may have been able to like just glance at it and know what it is because of the runes, but your magic doesn't really come to you that way from study and such. So I'm going to say you need to spend time and actually look at it. You also find roll me 3d10.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at his pocket wand.
Not very good, 11.
Okay, yeah, but a 5, and a 1.
Mm.
So you find in a pouch in his pocket, you find a single diamond. You're not sure how much it's worth, but it looks kind of similar to the one that Arnie Lizzie may have had recently in size. You find 50 gold pieces.
Nice.
Sorry, no, that's probably a bit too many. You find 5 platinum pieces and you find 10 gold pieces.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah. Just I'm thinking size of the pouch, what he would have been carrying.
What was it? 5 platinum and what was it?
5 platinum, 10 gold, and a diamond worth, I'll tell you, it's worth 300 gold pieces. So it will work for a
sweet.
Revivify or something like that. Yeah.
That's great.
Nice.
Awesome. Totally worth a look.
Just
Yeah. Hell yeah.
on the searching note, did he have that? Because I know that he was writing stuff down before he packed it up and left. Does he have that on him? Not that Quirek would know, but I thought she might find, or he might find that.
Yeah,
as well.
cool. I'm going to say no. He left in such a hurry that he didn't grab his notes. He expects his cultists to stop you from being able to get to his office.
Okay.
I think is probably the deal. Yeah, cool. All right.
You'll just sort of say to him, same deal, just breathe, do nothing else.
No problem. All right. Which one's this? That guy. What markers have you got on you and why? Okay, that one. And that one. What are you concentrating? Oh, I know what they're concentrating on now. I need to put that marker back on the other guy. Also, does anyone mind if I retcon something I forgot from last week? As in, it was supposed to happen a couple of turns ago, but I forgot because, I'm a dipshit.
You're the DM, brother.
You're the DM?
Well, in that case, from a couple of turns ago, who hasn't had a turn since then? Okay, all of you in this room. Cool. All right, well, the nearest person, there's Arnie Lizzie.
Mhm.
So, the spiritual weapon, the blade, is going to move over towards you.
Yep.
It is going to swing, 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay, I believe it's a D8 plus spellcasting mod, so D8 plus 1 for damage. Oh no, D8 plus 2.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna shield.
In that case, it misses. Yep,
Yep.
no problem. Alright, and then the other one is going to... I'm basically having to go to the nearest thing because these guys can't see the room, right? Like, so they're just going to have it move to, like, the nearest hostile healing thing, I guess. This one will attack.
So you attacking Air Jordan?
Yep.
Good luck.
With a 14 to hit, which will miss. So, yeah,
Yes.
that's so. Alright, then it is the Monkey Man's turn. What's Monkey Man doing?
Oh dear.
It's
What's
not
he
my
got
turn yet.
left? Not you.
No.
Yeah, the one. It's your dad. Your dad is up there.
I'm here all week, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I'm not. I'm only here for another hour or so. But call in.
It's going to use its bonus action to, once it squeezes out of here, looking around a little bit, sees a couple of big things, sees a couple of little things. Bonus action leap to land here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then it's going to start lashing out at the creatures in front of it, which are Arnie, Lizzie, and Krolek. So you're each going to get a thrush attack, and then I'll roll to see who gets the bite. Arnie, Lizzie, first one's coming at you.
19 my AC, by the way, with shield.
Did you say 19?
Yep.
You know what's really lovely?
You roll a 19.
Yeah. Cool, that's going to be 12 bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone.
Cool. I'm gonna hellish rebuke at 5th level,
Ooh,
please.
nice. Alright, what do I need to roll? Dex save, or...?
Hellish rebuke is... No, actually, I don't need... No, actually, I'm not gonna do 5th level. I'm just gonna do my Fiendish Legacy. It's gonna be Dex save 19.
Okay, rolling dex save. Fails.
Cool. That's gonna be 2d10 of damage.
Fire damage?
Fire damage.
Yeah.
Well, these are rolling not great. 10. Sorry, 3.
Yeah.
3.
You can see this barely bats an eyelash. You can see the fire kind of like splash across it, but this creature seems to come perhaps from somewhere that it doesn't mind a bit of fire.
I will say that it is one of my Fiendish Legacy spells as well, Mark.
Alright, what does that mean? Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Very good, very good. Let's grab a... How many times have you used legacy spells?
That's the first time.
Now. That's the first one? Alright, cool, thank you. I will make a note of that. I'm going to decide on like a maybe a number of times in a period of time, something like that. I'm not going to tell you what it is. So then you might be able to use it intermittently, but if you use it a bunch, you know, like that could become a problem. Cool. Yeah, that wasn't very effective either.
Oh, sorry, I can't do that because I've already used my reaction. Sorry, it can take that damage away.
Yeah, no problem. And it also means you haven't cast that spell, so
No.
that's all good. Yeah,
My bad.
No problem. Alright, well in that case, Arnie, Lizzie, you are knocked prone. Let's give you a prone marker. You have to do that yourself. Alright, and then it is going to take its other thrush attack across towards Krolek. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit my SC.
So that is going to be 14 bludgeoning damage, and you are also knocked prone.
Hold on there. Let's have a quick look. I have a little thing I like to call... where is it? Where is it? Yes, Hadozi Dodge. I'm going to reduce that by 1d6 plus 4.
Sure.
So 7 points.
So
Or
11, nice.
how much was the total?
Oh, 7, yeah. It was 14, so you only take 7, but you are still knocked prone.
7 points of damage. Yeah, I can take it.
And then I will roll this to everyone. Odds or evens. On odds, it will attack Arnie Lizzie. On evens, it will attack Krolek. Evens, Krolek, what do they call it? The tormenting bite is coming at you. It's going to be with advantage because you're prone.
This bite is so tormenting.
Yep, it's going to be 23, so that will be 11 piercing damage, and then what's the deal with psychic damage at the moment because of the card?
All creatures have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, charisma saves. Whenever a creature takes psychic damage, it takes an additional 1d8 force damage.
Okay, so you will take, that's 9 psychic damage. What do you say, a d8 force? I'm rolling that now. 1 force, so a total of 10 extra damage. As this thing bites into you, and as it does, you can feel just like, hang on, what languages do you speak?
Is that 21 points of damage total?
Yes it is.
Boom, 21 points of damage, and I'm down at 22 languages that Quilek speaks. It actually is funny, Abyssal and Common, so I speak this guy's language.
Well, in that case, rather than hearing babbling of incoherent whatever, you hear this thing describing in great detail what it's going to do to you when it takes your soul to the abyss. And none of it sounds pleasant.
Take my soul to the abyss. I won't be trapped in there with you. You're going to be trapped in there with me. Yep.
Also, concentration check, please, Quilek.
Of course, a concentration check.
DC will be 10.
DC 10.
Oh, so yeah, DC will be 10. Yeah.
I don't think I get any bonuses to that. So that's a
No advantage
con
from anything?
That's a con save, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
Sure is.
I have anything that's going to give me advantage as far as I'm aware. Nope. Okay, boom. There we go, 18. Ooh.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Alright, well that will be its 3 attacks. It uses bonus action. It's moved. That will be it. It's done. Next up, that one's already gone. Alright, back to the top of the round. Quilek, you are up.
Alright.
Well, you're on the ground, but it's your turn.
I'm lying down on the ground, and this like giant thing is just like on all fours, like over the top of him, and Quilek's trying to like push him away, but it's like much more, way more bulk, much stronger than he is, and it's like biting at his face, and he's pushing it away, and he just looks it straight in the eye, and it's like, pick on something your own size, you overgrown ape. And he's going to use his action to do, to first of all try and identify. Now that he speaks it, he's speaking Abyssal as well. I imagine that makes it a bit easier for him.
Well, you heard it speaking in your brain in Abyssal. It didn't say anything out loud.
Yeah. Well, he knows that. He knows that it's a demon. So he'd like to make a check to maybe get some more information on this creature as his action.
Sure. Is this a full action? You're not bonus action searching it?
No, thank you. I'd like to do that as an action, if I may.
Okay, no problemo. What would we roll for this? I would say for you, Arcana would be perfectly reasonable. It's out of planes. It's your, it's not your particular focus, but it's potentially related. Yeah. All right. What would you like to know?
Ooh, I want to know, if I could, I would like to know what this creature's, this might be a little bit too meta to ask for here, how strong it is. If we had to put a numerical value on its strength, say something wanted to grapple it, just hypothetically speaking, how...
I'm not going to give you a number, because that's a bit meta. But what I will say is, if you want someone to grapple it, you'd better be getting your strongest party members to do so.
Yeah, okay.
Easy.
It is very strong. In fact, this is a Balgura demon, and they embody brutality and killer instincts. So...
Sorry, I need to know how dexterous it is, actually.
That would be
Not strong.
surprisingly more nimble than you would expect for a creature of this size, but it's no rogue, it's no ranger, middling.
All right.
Middling but decent.
With the 26, is there any additional information, any weaknesses or immunities or resistances?
It is resistant to cold, fire, and lightning damage. It is completely immune to poison damage and the poisoned condition. It can see in the dark. It can even see when blinded up to a certain range. I'm not going to tell you the range, however. It does have the ability to cast a limited number of spells. One of them, you've already witnessed the entangle that happened as you came over the thing that got dissipated as the other one died. You know that they can turn themselves and only themselves invisible. They can disguise their form, and they have some element of powerful psychic magic that seems to be able to trap a person within one of their greatest fears. You also know that if killed outside of the abyss, they will return to the abyss rather than die.
Yeah. So that's pretty standard with demons, but that's good. He's going to relay this information to everyone else as well. He's like, don't bother hitting it with fire. This thing comes from the abyss. It's a demon. And then as his bonus action, he is actually going to use his Bixby's hand to float on over. And I would like the Balgura to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Sure, no problem.
As the fingers try to wrap itself around.
What DC am I going for here?
We're going for dex saving.
Well,
That'll be my.
You can 17. See that I got a 19.
Son of a beast.
Okay, well I got a 19. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. All right. So that fails. So I'm going to move the hand. I'm gonna move.
You know what?
What?
I'm feeling generous.
I don't like it.
I'm going to roll that again and call it disadvantage because you spent all of that time trying to find its weakness. So I'm going to say you at least managed to figure out enough that if you maybe tried to trip it this way, that would be more effective than the other way. Unfortunately, it got a 20 on that. So, we tried.
I was going to say, that's worth a hero point anyway, to give that thing disadvantage, so I'll take that. But the Bixby's hand is going to move a couple feet towards the north to try and open up a little bit of a gap here for someone to try and save Dalek from horrible, horrible death. And then Kwalek is going to do... Why are my hit points back? Why do I have 50 hit
I was just wondering the same thing. It's probably above VTT being a little bit temperamental like it occasionally does. You know, we were saying we love above VTT, but it is occasionally a little bit temperamental.
We do.
But it's okay. Because its positives far outweigh any of those things.
We don't pay them anything. Kwalek is in fact going to... He's going to take, since the Bixby's hand plan didn't work, he's going to take a risk here, and he's going to try and kick off against the creature and push off and like pretty much just let himself drop down 10 feet down to here. So I suppose that provokes.
It would, yeah. Do I want to take it? Yeah, why not? Nothing else to do with it. Let's go. 17.
17 is... Let me just have a quick look, skis, with the... Yeah, that is a hit.
Okay, that's going to be... what's that? 9 piercing damage, 12 psychic damage, and 8 force damage, or a total of 29 damage. How you doing?
Shitbags McGee. Let me ask you a question. When does that reaction come back? Is that at the beginning of my turn? Like, because I used a reaction.
Your reaction? Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. There's a chance here. There's a chance I could save myself. It was 29 points of damage, so I had 22 remaining. Yes. So if I get 7 here with my Hadozi dodge, I save myself from going under.
Okay. Hang on. It was 29. You have 22 hit points left. You need 8.
So
you need to have 1 left, right?
Oh, yeah. I need to have 1 left. So I need an 8.
Yeah.
Which is possible.
Reduced by 8, yeah. It is.
I need to roll a 4 or
higher. There we go. This is important. It's a big roll. Drum roll, please.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh. Okay, in that case, we'll move you back to here. Please reduce your hit points to 0. As anyone that's in the room sees Kwalek try to leap down, into the stairwell, and this thing just lunges forward and snaps him in between his jaws. You can see like some kind of like some blood pulling out of Quilek's ears, and a lot of it coming out of his body as well, where the fangs pierced into him as this thing just drops him unceremoniously from its mouth onto the concrete underneath it. And that will be the end of Quilek's turn, and we will move right along to Doc Hovel.
So I have a quick question for you. Air Jordan,
Yes.
does he still get to do his thing?
He's not concentration for you, is he?
No, he's not, because he's summoned with the
No,
jab.
so yeah, he may do his thing. However, Bigby's hand is gone.
Bigby's hand is indeed gone. All right. Air Jordan.
Yes, Air Jordan may act as normal.
Air Jordan is going to see. You know what I want to do? I want Air Jordan to fly over there and gently pick up Quilek's body and carry him to safety. But that's not what he's going to do. He's just going to fly over there and just do the simple thing here for once in my damn life. He's just going to make 2 Thunderous Slam attacks here against the Balgura.
Oh,
The 16 on the first attack.
that's a hit.
That's a hit. Doing not too bad. 18 points of damage on the first one.
Yep.
And for the second Thunderous Slams only, there we go. 26 to hit.
Definitely hits.
For an
Boom.
additional 10 points of damage. So 36 all up.
Done.
Wait, no. 38. 28. 28.
Yep.
I
28.
maths.
Yeah, wham, wham. The thing slams, a couple of airy pseudopods. I guess it just forms the air into like a
It's
buffeting
almost
kind
like
of right?
if you've seen like an explosion, it's just that shock wave. It's like the air
Yep.
compresses so much that it almost becomes like a physical force.
Yeah, so it staggers a little bit and growls and looks over its shoulder at the thing. Maybe it's got its attention. Who knows? We'll see. Doc Hovel, you're up.
Okay, so I have one spell type thing left, and it's exactly for this. One use, and one use only, of my raw Scalpel of Elysium to cast Cure Wounds.
You will need to be in melee range or like 5 feet.
Of course. Sorry, I forgot
boom.
that vital thing.
I assume so. You're giving Arnie Lizzie hit points?
Yeah, you're curing the Balgura, right?
Yes, the Balgura. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll
man.
give it its hit points back. Thank you.
Now, in seriosity, the one that I believe you downed the other ape-looking thing. All his health looks fine. What's with
No, the above VTT's having a moment, but yeah. So 20 hit points to Quilek. Quilek, you wake up as Doc Hovel is standing over you, doing things to you with his scalpel.
He gasps and wipes the blood off his face.
Excellent, excellent. All right, anything else, Doc?
At this point, I'm just going to get nice and cozy and close with the thing because I've just used my action.
Sure.
I can't attack it, but I can maybe draw
Be a
some
problem.
fire. Yes.
Sure, no problem. All
So
right.
I'm going to try to draw fire.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, moving right along. Jarek Galgan continues to breathe. 3, your turn.
What can I see up this corridor up here?
Which one? The one to the north?
Yeah,
Nothing.
nothing.
T-junction splitting left and right at the top of the stairs, but you probably wouldn't see that from here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy. All right.
Mhm.
Slowly walking up. It's like dragging the pipe up and hitting the thing. I thought that was another natural 20 then.
Still a hit though.
Yep. So that's that, and that. So that is to hit. That's 24, 25 points of damage of that plus 1 on
Yeah.
the first hit,
Sure.
and then my second hit.
The first one, you can see it sort of like cracks into its hip on the right hand side, and you can see it kind of like dislodges the hip, and you can see a little bit of bone sort of like poke forward out of the front. It's not looking great. I mean, it's looking a bit hurt.
Oh, And this one is only 15, 16 points of damage.
Yeah, 16
And
applied.
I look at it and I go, these are mine. As I point to Kralek and Doc Horval, and I can't see Lizzie.
Yeah, fair. All right, nice. Very nice, very nice.
Can I ask a question? Has it got anything
Yes.
concentration?
The creature?
Yeah.
Not currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
All
what
right.
You mean?
Yeah.
It's
It just has
concentrating on a
disadvantage.
groupie.
Every time I hit it, it has a disadvantage for concentration because I have cost mage.
Yeah,
Player.
fair.
I completely forgot about it.
Something like that.
All right, Annie, Lizzie, you're up.
All right. Lizzie is going to touch her pearl necklace of power and regain 4 first level spell slots.
Okay. Cool.
And whatever consequences of that, you can let me know. And she's going to use one of those spell slots to do a healing word as a bonus action on Qualic. So you're going to get an additional 2d4 plus 7.
2d4 plus 7 points of healing.
That's 11 points of healing.
Carla, can you please make me a charisma saving throw as this heal is applied to you?
Charisma saving throw. Yes, Quilate's very charismatic. Let's find out. 16 on that one.
16. You find after this happens that you feel like you're quite fond of Auntie Lizzie now for some reason. You are charmed, unless you have some kind of stuff that stops you from being charmed. For the next 24 hours.
Okay, let me see.
You may reattempt the saving throw every hour.
Communicate with you. No, as far as I'm aware, I don't have anything against being charmed. So I imagine there's a moment while all this chaos is happening. You can see this giant monster is like fighting a giant floating balloon man, the literal air itself, and what appears to be some type of manifestation of childlike rage. And it's all like happening in slow motion. Qualek's head turns, and he just sees Auntie Lizzie in amongst all the chaos, and there's just a moment of seeing something that he hadn't seen before. I guess.
I think so.
Maybe a little rage.
Maybe it's just maybe it's just the way the flickering lamplight is hitting her skin at this moment. Like you're not sure. Maybe it's the blood splattering from the creatures in the fight, like little speckles of it in such an arrangement. Who knows? Could be any of these things. But yeah. So that happens. Anything else, Auntie Lizzie?
No, that's my turn.
All right, no problemo. I have a couple of things to do behind the scenes here. These guys doing okay. He gets to there. That will be that far. Okay, we can get to there. Alright, so another cultist appears in the doorway to the north. Looks a bit taken aback when he sees everything that's going on, but he's still going to attempt to do his bit. So let's see. He's not in range to do anything like that. So, bonus action, he'll attack at... let's see, probably Auntie Lizzie with a spiritual weapon because it's right there. Going to hit.
I'm gonna cast shield. So
It's
19.
not going to matter. Natural 20.
Oh shit. Okay.
So that's going to be 9, 10, 11 points of force damage. As it, slashes you. And concentration check, I believe. You're concentrating on what? Something?
On flight.
Flight, yep. Cool. DC 10.
Alright, cool.
Can't save.
Can't save. be +1. Da-da-da. Yeah, that passes.
Cool, no problem. And then 3.
Yep.
You're going to hear this rather stern voice come from the north where you looked before, where you saw no one. Obviously, this guy's appeared in the doorway. Just give you a single word command. Bleed. And then I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw, please.
No.
No?
No, I have mindless rage. I can't be.
Yes, perfect. Lovely, lovely. This guy doesn't know that, right?
No.
Like, he's got an intelligence score of freaking 10. He sees a dude with a big ass pole swinging at things. He's like, get out of here. Nah, nice. Lovely. Well, that will be that one's turn over. And then, what do we got? This one.
As I just look at him.
Yeah.
Just like confused though. What the fuck?
Yeah, right. Nah, fuck off.
Deck of Planar Ruin, and this one being a card that we have not had yet, being the Howl of the Abyss. Let's have a look here. All creatures must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw at the start of their turn, or use their action to attack the nearest creature. On a success, a creature becomes immune to this effect, which lasts until it's replaced.
No!
What's my wisdom? Whoa! Fuck.
Well, this is absolutely awesome. I love this so much. Also, I will say for everyone else in the rest of the room with multiple creatures around, you will do random rolls to determine who you hit if you fail your save. So, Maurice, wisdom saving throw, please, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to use a luck point.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got one left.
Advantage. Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Is this my turn too?
It will be if you fail the save, yeah. What was the DC?
15.
15.
15, alright, it's not too bad.
Wisdom, okay.
With advantage.
Are you wise? That's what we want to... Oh, no.
Nine.
Roll again, because that's only one roll. Let's see the second. So please, what was it? Sven makes an attack against the nearest creature, like a melee attack, or what does it say?
Let's read the card again. It says...
Just says attack.
It just says, at the start of their turn, or use their action to attack the nearest creature. Now, I guess that leaves it up to interpretation on how they attack. Would it just be like, hey, do you just punch them? Do you stab them? Do you cast your highest level spell? I don't know. I'm going to leave that up.
Maurice, what do you currently have in hand? Do you have a weapon in hand?
That's a good question.
Staff.
Let me have a look.
Or do you have your
I think I have
spellcasting
my
focus in
staff. I
hand?
think I have my staff.
Alright, well...
Oh, no, hang on. Wait, it says I can use a dagger for some reason. I have a dagger
You
on
probably
me.
got one, but it might not be in your hand at the moment. So I'm thinking that it would be the most easiest, like instantaneous, effective thing to do. So if you have
Yeah, it'll be
a
my staff.
cantrip, okay. Well, I was going to say if you have a cantrip that's short range, like shocking grasp or something like that, maybe use that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, hit him with your staff. Yep.
How do I hit him with it? I don't know. It's actually giving me an option.
You would be proficient. So there should be. So roll a d20, add your proficiency bonus and your strength modifier.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yep. All right. What's my proficiency bonus?
Should be 3 or 4 by now.
Plus
Yep.
4. Yep.
And your
so
strength modifier is plus what?
My strength
minus what?
modifier is plus 2.
Okay, so it'll be plus 6 to whatever you roll on a d20 to see if you hit.
Yep.
Yep. And also you roll with advantage because he's restrained.
Okay, so
So-
that's a 10, so 16.
You've definitely already hit him, but roll again for me to see if you crit.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad because this guy now
Okay,
gets
I
an
critically
extra save.
failed.
Yep, cool. Alright, so that is rolling some damage for me, please.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah,
Why
so
did I
just
do this?
we'll say you only did it with one hand, so say a d6 plus what was your strength modifier? 3?
4, I think.
4? Okay, so
No, 2. No, I'm a weakling.
So d6 plus 2.
Two.
Two's not, plus 2 isn't weak. Plus 2 is just not the strongest, that's all. So 4 plus 2, so 6 damage. And then he will reattempt his, what was it, a wisdom save against Dominate Monster?
Let me just get that up.
Oh no.
Dominate person. It's
He is
Wisdom save. Yeah.
wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
naked and
All
restrained.
right, DC.
I don't know.
It's your
how do I
spell save
find that?
DC. So at the top of your
okay.
spell list, it'll say spell
Yep.
save DC and a number.
When I go to my spells, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you look at a
spell
spell.
save
it'll tell you
18.
now. 18. All right. So I need to get 18 or higher. I'm going to roll this to everyone because this is an important roll. I
Can
need
I
to
do
get
a
18.
disadvantage if I use my hero point?
Sure.
And because I'm
Yeah.
on top of him?
Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, I mean, you've got him feared as well, right? So like, I don't see
Yeah.
that being. I see that thematically. You can just be like staring, you know, like don't even think about it. Yeah. All right. Rolling with disadvantage. Here we go. I need 18 or higher. It's not going to happen, and it's a very good thing you rolled with you forced the disadvantage. So mark off the hero point. He failed to save and remains dominated.
Whew. But I
Very
didn't get
cool.
to use my turn to tell him what to do. So,
In which case, what does the spell say about that?
it says here, on your turn, you can use this link to issue commands to the target. No action required. Oh, so can I just do the same thing?
Yeah.
If I don't
Yeah,
use
no action required. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yep. So
Oh
it's your
my
action
god, I don't know what just happened. Continue to breathe.
Yeah.
Continue to breathe. Maurice's just going to put his head down and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you still have
Yeah.
a bonus action if you'd like to do something with it. Quicken a spell, maybe.
I thought about trying to contact everybody because they've been gone for a while.
Mhm.
But I don't really have.
Like 30 seconds.
Yeah, no, I really don't have much. I could have done telepathic speech with someone earlier, and I would have
Yeah.
had it the whole time. But because I
Yeah.
tried it on Karlek and he's an asshole,
It didn't work.
No, I don't have it. So no, I think he's just gonna sit there. Oh, he was actually gonna start playing "What Do We Do with the Drunken Sailor" on the Zulkroon for him as
Oh,
well
yeah,
as a form of
cool. Dig
torture.
that, dig that, dig that.
Yeah, it's like a goth bagpipe type
Yeah.
situation.
Cool as. Very, very, very cool. And let's see. I think I might reveal this guy because he's now come around to the point where you might be able to see him at the right angles. So you. 3, I think you might hear some shuffling of feet, like the same kind of shoes, soft, probably padded shoes that the other cultists are wearing, move at the top of the stairs to the north. Then, it's the Bulgara's turn. It's not feeling real good right now.
Do they
Let me
need to
see.
use them save too?
Oh, yeah, they do. Sorry. Let's go. Right, so this
Okay.
one first. What are they saving again? Sorry, having to attack someone near them.
DC 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't think it
Uh,
matters
What
too
if the
much.
Bulgara
That
has
one
to attack someone
passes.
near it?
Yeah, and it doesn't have any friends there. It just means it won't get to choose. I'll roll randomly to determine which target it hits. Right, so this will now be the Bulgara's wisdom save. Hang on,
I
let's make
added
sure.
some nice safe chaos
Yeah.
to this by doing that card, didn't I?
Yep, we'll love it. The Bulgara fails. So what do we have? I'm going to start at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people around it. So I'm going to roll a d6. If I get a 6, I'll re-roll. 1, I'm going to go clockwise with a 1 starting at Arnie Lizzie. 2 will be Qualak, so on and so forth.
Watch him roll a 2.
Around the circle. It's a 4,
Right,
so
and
1, 2,
Jordan.
3,
And
4.
Jordan.
It's going to swing around and hit Flower Child for just smashing its hip in. Is it though? Yes, it is. Now, so you technically are using Reckless, aren't you?
Yep.
Sevs, yep. All right, so he's going to attack you with advantage. Tries to thrash at you first. That will be a hit for 9 bludgeoning damage. I assume you'll halve that to 4 because of rage, but you will be knocked prone unless you have something that stops that from happening.
No.
No. All right, cool. So second thrash attack with. Does it have to? Hang on. What does it say exactly? It uses its action to attack a random creature. Yeah, is that the card?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So yeah, it's using multi-attack, so it's just boom, 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 everything at you. So next one will be another one of these.
Do I roll a strength check to see if I can
Nope.
stand up? No, it's just hits
Nope,
me.
it's just straight up knocks you prone if you're large or smaller. 26 to hit. That's going to be another 7 half to 3 bludgeoning damage. And then it's going to come in for the bite. That will be a 24 to hit for 11 half to 5 piercing damage, plus 12 psychic damage. And so as it bites you, you just, I imagine you don't speak Abyssal, so you're just hearing in your head this babbling of incoherent whispers and screams, and just like you're not really sure what the fuck it is. Yeah. It's just a little bit maybe overwhelming or something at the time. And what I will say is that the one that remembers hears this. The one that remembers doesn't understand, but has heard this sound before. That will be the Bulgara's action. It's then going to use its bonus action to line things up. Attempt to leap the fuck away. So it's attempting to leap to this doorway. Everyone that's currently in base contact, if they have a reaction, may attempt an attack of opportunity.
So I have a reaction, I have retaliation anyway, so...
Go nuts.
I'm not going to bother.
Hits.
Let's say 17 to hit.
18 with your +1.
That is,
Geoff, you also hit.
14 points of damage.
Yep. No problem.
Oh, I guess
Geoff, lower down.
Air Jordan does. So.
And 13. Almost there.
Okay, and Sven, do you want to roll Air Jordan as well? And we'll see
16.
how this goes down.
16.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
Some damage.
All right. 9 points of damage.
All right. Yep, very nice. So, Krolek, 4 Air Jordan, 3, and Doc Hovel. Would you guys like to collaborate and tell me how all 3 of you, or, in the case of the elemental, absolutely mince this thing into Icarus paste that then seeps into the floor as it tries to leap away? Because all 3 of you hit it at the same time, and it basically goes... So, what do we got?
Got it. I've got something here. Okay, so as it goes to leap, I use the scalpel to surgically just cut the back of its legs.
Yeah.
And this basically ruins its leap, allowing the others to just do what they want.
Okay, so once Doc Hovel, imagine this creature's just about to jump. Doc Hovel just cuts its Achilles tendon, and instead of jumping forward like it meant to do, it just sort of weakly pops up into the air, and as it does so, Air Jordan his form dematerializes a little bit, and the air sort of forms a vortex underneath the creature, which begins to lift it up, and then Air Jordan just sort of dissipates again, dropping it down to the ground, just lining up like a massive baseball bat swing for Flower Child. Which I imagine you take, probably.
Yeah. The way I was going to go, I was going to roll into the vortex of Air Jordan and spin around like this.
Oh, it's like an anime.
No,
that works too. That's even more fun. So it's like a blender of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, but also I'm thinking.
Fluke.
I'm thinking as well. It's given me the vision of so as Air Jordan's taking him up into the air like that, 3 spinning around with him, whack, 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 right? And then as they get to the top, and Air Jordan drops him, 3 is suspended in the air for a moment, right? And then gets released as well to just pile drive down on top of the thing to finally finish it, and the ichor spreads out and gets all over all of you before slowly dissipating and disappearing its way into the abyss. Well done. The Bulgara is no more. I have a couple of zombies to move around. That one's going to get to about...
Zombies. Oh my goodness.
Zombies?
Yeah, so one of them shambles into this doorway behind the Nothic, and that will be that.
slips over on the Nothic's remains and cracks it open and dies.
Yeah.
Man, that's it.
Right. And with that, we are back to the top of the round. It's only 10 past 10, so do we want to do another whole round? Because there is still a bit of stuff happening in the background.
I'm
good.
good.
You
I'm
happy,
good.
Sven?
Yeah. Let's keep
You
this.
good?
Let's keep this going. Let's
Cool.
finish this off.
All right.
I went next.
All right.
There's going to be a lot of hitting ourselves though, because there's going to be a few wisdom saves.
Yes, there is.
Oh, shit.
So,
Shit.
Yeah.
Quite like.
Okay.
please
Alright.
roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Shit. Yeah, there we go. 24 on that wisdom
Yeah, all good. You can act as normal. And are you now immune to that effect now that you've succeeded?
That is correct, yes.
Yeah, cool, nice.
Says, so I have now saved against that. I can feel some of that ichor like go into his mouth, and
What?
maybe that's the catalyst for like this abyssal corruption to start setting in Qualek's mind. And maybe his vision starts to darken a little bit as that unbridled and unconcentrated just rage at everything that exists starts to overwhelm him. But what's that? There, like as a shining beacon of light in amongst all that darkness and anger, there's Auntie Lizzie, and that's his inspiration to fight off this desire to just hurt the people that are closest to him. So he gets up and he and just gags and spits out all of this ichor, and he's like, I can't even remember how he talks anymore. Auntie Lizzie, Lisbane, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I've been better.
How dare these foul creatures touch you with their corruption? And he's looking to that room there. Is there more than one zombie? Or is it just a singular zombie that he sees in that? Is it straight across?
Just a regular old zombie.
Just a reg zomb? Okay.
Yeah.
No need to drop a nuke on this guy then. Let's just go with something easy. He's just going to cast... He's going to cast a firebolt. He's going to cast a firebolt on this guy. There we go. 24 to hit.
Definitely hits.
For...
The zombie or the cultist, sorry? I was reading something else.
I can only see the zombie. It's all I can see from
Yeah,
where
cool.
I currently am.
No
So,
problemo.
12 points of damage.
Give me 2 seconds. 12 points of damage. Mr. Zombie, that's going to make that much for you, I believe. Which is not enough. Ever wondered what incinerated zombie smells like? Because now you know.
Nice.
Like barbecue?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, it wouldn't smell good, like good barbecue though, would it?
No.
Or like old barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not fresh, so.
No.
There's
Definitely.
a
That's
reason.
not.
There's a reason no one really makes pork jerky.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So that's
Anything
the end
else?
of that zombie. He's got
It
a
is.
movement action here. He wants to do everything in his power to make sure that Auntie Lizzie is safe. So he's going to pass underneath Doc Hovel, push past Flower Child 4, and just look around the room and see if he can see any other threats. Does he see anything else?
Yeah, no, the cultist in the doorway.
Which doorway? Because where?
Northern doorway.
It's locked and closed, so I can't see that.
What? I was still done like that from before. Okay, sorry, I will fix that. 2 seconds. No longer locked. Now open. Yeah, that was locked and closed when we had the thing in the way, but yeah, he's been there the whole time.
All right, probably would
Okay, because I looked there before and I couldn't see. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, my bad.
So, I've used my action, but I can use a bonus action to do a knowledge check against this, so I'll just quickly do that. Maybe get a better understanding of what their damage capabilities are or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. This is a tricky one. I think at this point, Just straight intelligence, I guess. Okay, well, what would be a specific thing to use? Actually, no. Give me Arcana, because you might be familiar with like the kind of you've seen the kind of spells he's casting.
Yeah, or
right?
maybe
So you might be able to.
Maybe I can see
Arcana
some spell
religion.
casting focuses or spell books or stuff like that.
Dig it.
I dig it. All right, let's do it. Somehow I always get away with it. There we go. Just a 32 on that one. Tell me everything. I want to know this life story.
Yeah, cool. So you can see he's certainly wearing or clutching a holy symbol, I guess. A Vecna eye. Wearing some leather armor. He has a blade or something that looks like a sort of like a single-hander blade. Maybe not a short sword, maybe more like a long sword that can't be two-handed. From the spells you've already seen, like he seems to have divine-based magic. So you've seen hold person be used, you've seen command be used, you've seen spiritual weapon be used. You don't get the feeling that this guy's probably got much more in his arsenal than that. Although the blade does look particularly, let's say, corroded. They perhaps might be somewhat enhanced by the deity that this fellow worships, which is obviously Vecna. So you could probably get the sense that it might do some necrotic damage if you get hit with the blade. That's about it. There's not much more to these guys.
And you know what Kvalek gets out of this? The fact that he's wielding a short sword is that he's probably not... He hasn't been hitting the gym lately, so his strength is probably not that high. So it's worth...
Probably not.
Kvalek is going to move back, so he's moved 5, 10, 15 feet, so he's going to move an additional 5, 10, 15 feet, just to put a little bit of distance between him and this, and then Air Jordan is going to go over there. He's going to move right in that spot there, and he's going to use... Oh, wait, actually, I think he's had 2 turns. Let me just see if this recharges first. It does not. All right, so all he's going to do is thunderous slam. I can't do the fun thing where I knock him down the stairs.
No problem.
All right, so...
Wacky.
15.
Hits.
All right, that is 11 points of damage.
No problemo. The spiritual weapon over here fades away as you deal 11 points of damage to this guy.
That is thunder damage if it matters, and an additional 20 points of thunder damage.
Oft. Yeah, did not like that at all. You can see as Air Jordan wails into this guy, like the robes start to rip, and you can see bruising and like crunching of ribs under the chest as one of the strikes hits him, and another one punches through his punches into his arm, and you can see like the arm kind of snaps and a bone sticks out. He's bleeding. He's not great.
Very good. Break his bone, break his body, and then later maybe I'll break his spirit.
All right. Is that it for you, Collie?
That's the end of his turn. Yeah.
All right, Doc Hubble.
Okay. So I only see one, so I might as well just attack that one with my Eldritch Blast for something different.
Sure, why not?
So,
Saving throw, bud.
great bolt of force goes his way.
You're not wrong. Wisdom saving throw. Shit, should I have rolled that for Air Jordan too?
So every creature.
It does say every creature, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, the wisdom saving throw. I forgot to... Okay.
Let's just see what
So,
happens here.
I was just thinking, since it's last
Geoff,
round and I...
you just hold up. We need to go back to Air Jordan.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Fuck diddly doo does. Is there anything I can do to bump that up by 1 because he got a 14, just so I don't have to retcon that?
Bardic Inspiration? No, you don't have one.
No. Air Jordan.
Air Jordan wouldn't have one.
What do I have?
You have a regular inspiration there sitting there. You could just roll again and use that.
Yeah, I could do that. Actually, encouragement for another creature. Triggering creature must reroll. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If you'll allow it, I'll try re-rolling it. If it doesn't work, then it was just not meant to be. Let's try this again. This is hard roll to get. No, there we go. There's a 3.
Dang. Alright, so that means he's instead going to attack 3 because that's the only thing next to him.
Well, it was over here originally, so that's where he would have been when he failed his save.
Oh, no, he was here.
To me.
Huh?
Because that was where the.
Oh, he was there. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry. So he was there. So Flower Child. Okay.
So do you want to use the same rolls, which I can tell you right now will both hit, or do you want to re-roll?
I feel like it's fair to say that we should just reuse the rolls, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
It'll be quicker.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what I will do. I'm going to Silvery Barbs one of those, so I'm going to make him re-roll one of those.
Make it the bigger one then. Yep, cool.
There we
so
go.
11 damage so far. Flower Child. No,
is that? Can I half that with rage, or is it?
No, it's thunder. Unless you can half thunder.
Nope.
So,
So yeah, 11 damage, and then the re-roll is a miss.
Yep.
So nice, and you can give advantage to someone from Silvery Barbs as well. Choose someone within like 30 or 60 feet or whatever.
Auntie
It
Lizzie.
is nice. It's on an attack, saving throw, right? Whatever. I think skill check as well. Even can't remember you through the spell. Yep, cool. All right. In that case, now Doc Hobble, wisdom saving throw, please, and I need to give you this guy back all his hit points.
And just thinking,
And
can I
his
hear a
spiritual weapon.
Yeah, true. Thank you. Yes, Doc Hobble?
Can I hero point it and make that an advantage?
You can hero point it for an auto success, or you can regular inspiration it for advantage, and you have regular inspiration there, so.
But also haven't used my heroic, so I might as well.
Sure, yeah, go nuts. You can auto pass, that's fine.
Yep.
It's not very heroic of you, but,
It's inspiring, though. I'm inspired.
Yes, it is. It's good.
And I'm a hero,
That's good.
so you've inspired a hero. Vis-a-vis
Well, tell you what,
inspiration.
because there's no longer a big air elemental in the way, I'll actually go over to the door and maybe do some surgery on this guy, if I may.
Because the elemental's friendly, and it doesn't act like it can go into any creature space, you can walk straight through it.
Oh, fuck, I didn't think
Yeah,
of that.
provided Sven says it's okay, really, because he's in command.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'll allow it.
Yeah. All right, go nuts, Geoff. Wackety. On whatever it is you're doing.
Here it comes.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, and I've got my bardic inspiration, if I may.
You can use that to add to a saving throw or a skill check, or can you do attack rolls as well with your Johnny Lizzie?
Sorry?
Can you use your bardics on an attack roll?
Yes, I believe
Yeah.
so.
Okay, cool. Well, he doesn't need to at this point, so because that's a hit.
Oh.
But yeah, if you do miss, Geoff, I'll let you know, and you can add the bardic to it if you need.
Okay.
A new
So
card
I'll
has been
just
drawn.
do some damage, and then I've got my healing thing.
Yeah,
Life drinker, that's it.
that's the one.
So I deal an extra d6.
Yeah.
Here we go. And I gain a massive 3 hit points.
Cool, yeah, you slash him across the chest, cut the robe open. He's not quite bleeding yet, but yeah. I mean, not bleeding. You've drawn a bit of blood with that, but yeah.
I keep forgetting that until I read it. No, it's actually the 3+ con, so I get 7. That's
Nice. That's better. Is it 3+ con on damage or just on the regeneration?
That's just the regeneration.
Cool,
The
yeah, sorry.
damage is always just d6.
Speaking of con, he needs to make a con check, which he passes. Lovely. Cool. Next attack.
Okay, here it comes. Complete with action. We have a 21. Is that any good?
Nah.
That's shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll the
Max damage apparently,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Right.
can only do life drinker once a turn.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's
No, That's applied, and that one goes into the same wound you just started and cuts even deeper. You can see exposed sternum and rib underneath. As he's not looking real good. This one. Anything else?
Yeah, just look him dead in the eye and say, I think you might need a doctor.
Yep. Okay, no problem.
You're still floating like a.
Yeah.
That's probably the scariest
Still
part.
up against the roof.
Like, if there was more space in there, or even if I shrunk down, I'd have trouble flying over his head. Just in normal mode, I'm like 8 foot tall. I can shrink down at any time, but like.
Fortunately for Maurice,
Yeah.
Geoff passes his save against the effect of the Plano Ruin card and doesn't immediately
good.
attack you, overriding your Dominate person, because I can tell you right now, the Plano Ruin cards are going to override things that you have cast if it comes up like that.
Already,
Dear
just so you know,
God.
a new card has been drawn as well.
well,
During
Thank God.
that is Madness of the
Was it
Far
one of us,
Realm.
though? Was it one of us?
It was one of us, but I'm not going to say.
Oh, was it me? No, sorry. I was just seeing if it worked.
Fizz, love you too, man. I just got that. That was ages ago. Shit, are you still here, Fizz? I hope so. Good to see you, man. No, he's gone. Damn it. I'm gonna message him right now. I know we're on air, but a bit bad.
I had a whole thing I was going to do with that bloody card.
I mean, I'm happy to cancel that card, the draw out if you guys want to.
No,
it's
no.
done.
If I lose that, it's helped me because, like, if I'd have failed, would have been a good ending though. Having
It would have been
Ross or whatever his name is.
very cosmic justice.
Be terrible.
Yeah, let me see. What am I doing? Well, in which case, he doesn't get to hear you. And you told him to keep breathing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well,
That's all he's
that's
allowed
what
to
he's gonna do. 3, your turn.
So, I just got punched by this fucking air elemental, didn't I?
Oh no.
Yeah, you did.
Is it a construct?
No. It's an elemental.
No?
They're different things. Yeah.
And I can't get past Doc Hovel, can I?
No.
Because he's in the way.
It's way too big. I mean, look, you could swing through trying to hit the dude with, like, disadvantage from, like, tucked into the corner, sure. But otherwise, yeah.
Isn't he
that's about it.
floating though? Isn't he floating?
I mean, is he? I don't know.
Under?
It could be.
Doc Hovel, are you still floating? Like you flying or?
I am flying.
Alright, if you want to run under Doc Hovel.
Well, I was gonna, like, because it's the end thing, can I use my heroic point? I'm gonna pick myself up, look at this air elemental, and I go, you! Soon. And then walk up to Doc Hovel, grab him by his foot, and just kind of push him back with my heroic point, and then walk up to the cultist and go, point to him with my bar, and go, flee! And hit him.
Yes, provided Doc Hovel is okay with being moved. Then yes. Yep, cool, nice one. Absolutely sorted. There was room for you there. Yep.
That performance was so moving, I couldn't not be moved.
Love it.
I did have. Can I do a thing? Can I actually roll a wisdom check to see if I would actually pass that wisdom check?
Sure. Yeah.
Because I had something. I had something I was gonna do. Let's see the one.
You know.
Lizzie would have been dead.
You weren't next to me, though. You weren't next to me.
Next to the elemental.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. So my first hit on this cultist is a 21 to hit.
That's definitely a hit.
It gets that. It gets that.
Fucking dead zone.
That's a 7. That's a 27. And I get 3 of them. Oh, I rolled 4 for some reason.
Alright, I'm just going to say don't roll your second attack, okay? Because
Okay.
you turn this guy into absolute paste. So you have an attack left, and you've only moved like 10 feet, so you can probably reach the next cultist up the stairs that you can just see peeking out around the corner.
Well, I did
I'll move him over a little bit.
I had to get it from prone, so that was half movement. So I've only got about 5 foot left,
Okay.
and that's
You could throw something at him for an attack. Improvised weapon.
Cultist?
Yeah, the dead body, absolutely. Go nuts.
All right, awesome. So I get, because obviously I'm a tavern brawler, I get whatever I get. with a
Proficiency,
tavern
so
brawler.
yeah, just roll a regular attack as if you would with your adamantine bar.
Oh fuck me, that's a 25.
For the hit roll, yeah, that's definitely a hit. The damage is going to be, okay, it's a medium-sized creature. I'm going to go ahead and call this 2d10.
2d10. Well,
Yeah,
do I get strength on top of that?
absolutely.
Right.
Jesus.
Rage, is your rage damage getting incorporated in any of this you've been doing?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it does not matter. I'm not actually that strong, to be honest.
cool.
That's 14 points of damage as I throw the
Okay,
cultist up.
no problem. And like, you can see this one is just like, even though the face is a little bit shrouded, you catch the shape of the face twisting in horror as you throw what is probably his friend at him. Whackety whack, and you deal the damage. He needs to roll concentration. Let's get that over here.
See something.
Okay, cool. And so that is now both spiritual weapons gone.
Thank goodness.
Anything else? You still have a bonus action, perhaps?
Oh, nothing. No, I'm good.
No.
I'm good.
Alright, no problem. What I'm also going to say is I'm going to have this dude roll a strength saving throw along with this to see if he gets knocked prone. He does absolutely get knocked prone. And let's add that on there as well, under the weight of the body, because that's a bit messed up. Cool, no problem. Also no longer concentrating. Moving right along, it's that one's turn. Where are they? There. Okay.
No.
Fun times. Fun. Let me just move this zombie out of the way so you can see that, oops. Oh, no, you don't see shit. Very cool. Don't see shit. I mean, what you will see is a cultist appearing in the doorway behind the dead Nothic. A second or so after Koalik, you notice a bead of glowing orange light about to emanate, perhaps in your guys' direction.
Mark, can I use my durable and gain 1 hit dice back, please?
When does that happen? Is that a reactionary thing? Is that in your turn?
That's a
Bonus on your turn? Yeah, sure, no problem.
Are you? I feel like you're suggesting that we cast spell. So
Do you have to be able to see the spellcaster? Because if you do, good luck.
yeah, I don't think I can see them now.
Okay, well, so from
Or
invisibility,
it might be see or hear actually. Cast spell.
have a look.
See.
No, it's line of sight.
Right, so-
Okay, cool. All right, so they are invisible as they are casting the spell. The spell casting will break after the spell is cast, is how I'm going to rule that. So that will work for you guys as well. If you're invisible and casting spells, you've got a good chance of avoiding being counterspelled, unless you can be seen. So with that, I'll have it appear, but I'm going to need dexterity saving throws from Qualek, Arnie Lizzie, Ed Jordan, Doc Hovel, and 4.
I get advantage.
Oh dear.
Yeah, yes, you do. Oh, and Geoff, also from tracks.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. I'll roll that for you. Tracks fails.
Oh no. Oh, cracks.
This is not
21.
good. I think you're the only one who made it.
Shit. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're okay here. No. Why did Qualek roll an 11? That's not right.
I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration on this. Can I, if that's all right,
Yeah, to what, reroll it or auto pass?
to reroll it?
I'll let you auto pass.
So
Sure. I mean, even with
Even with that, you're still going down.
I mean, potentially. I also have fire resistance, though.
You have 4 hit points left,
Yep.
and this is a 4th level fireball.
for clarity
Yep.
as well,
So I'm taking 1/4 damage with a success, though. So 17.
Qualek rolled a 22, and it was Air Jordan who rolled the 11. Just
Okay, yeah.
And
So-
if I may,
Mhm.
when I take damage, I can take a reaction to roll 1d12 plus 3 and reduce the damage by total.
Yep, cool.
It's endurance.
Well, let's see who's taking what first. So let's see. Qualek, you passed the save, so you are going to take 14 fire damage from the fireball.
I'm also going to use
And
my
I'll
reaction.
also, yep, to reduce it, I imagine.
Yep.
I'm still going to need a concentration check from you for whatever you happen to be concentrating on right now.
14.
I'm not concentrating on anything.
Yep. So anyone who failed
Ed
takes. Anyone who passed, so yeah, 4. No, that's not concentration. So the passes are. Hang on, let me just double check that. Oh,
passes
okay.
are-
Okay. The passes are Qualek, 3, and Arnie Lizzie.
Yep. But it's going to be
Okay, so-
7 points of damage for Ani Lizzie, which is over.
Yes.
4. Yeah.
Yep. So Arnie Lizzie is reduced to 0.
Yep.
And so those that failed, so that is Air Jordan, that is Trax, that is Doc Hovel. You are all going to take 28 points of damage, fire damage. For Trax, I believe that is enough for her to go.
Yep.
You know she's not dead, like, she's a familiar, right? You can resummon her, but Trax is annihilated in the ball of fire. Arnie Lizzie is down. Qualek looks a bit hurt again. Flower Child's not so bad. Doc Hovel looks pretty hurt as well. That is the fireball. Then let's see, does this one is now no longer invisible.
Oh.
So you should be able to see. And what?
I just noticed under Trax's traits, the pseudo dragon has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
It wouldn't have mattered. She had 10 hit points. Even with a save, she would have taken 14 points of damage.
Good point.
We could roll it again if you like, but yeah, no.
Yeah, it won't matter.
Cool. All right. No problem now in that case. Also, there's no concentration there anymore. And you'll then see the cultist disappear out of view again. Back down that way. And with that, Arnie Lizzie. Now, before you roll, can you please switch your dice rolls over to DM only? This is something I maybe forgot to inform a lot of you. We don't roll our death saves to everyone here. We like to keep things tense. So please roll to me.
Cool. So I can just do that. How do I do that?
Up the top, there's a box that says everyone. Yeah, you can just switch that to DM. Just remember to turn it back afterwards.
Yep. Roll.
Okay, noted. Thank you. Moving right along. It is a cult. Nope, that's a dead cultist. That's a dead zombie. Maurice, your turn.
He's just going to continue doing exactly the same thing, just saying,
Yep.
just breathe. And yeah, there's nothing else he can really do, I don't think.
No
Because
problem.
has it only been like 24 seconds for him?
Yeah, it's not been very long.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we have prone cultist that got knocked over stands up. Why is this one not in the... Where are you?
He's under the other one.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm looking at a different one. Yeah, no, it's all good. So this one here steps down, takes a step towards 3, and attempts to attack him with his blade. It's the one good hand he's got left. And misses. Then bonus action will recast spiritual weapon. I'm not going to pull out a token because it's only the last round. I'm just going to have it appear here in between where Hovel, in between all three of them, and he's going to attack. I'm going to give him a quick intelligence check to see if he would attack Hovel or 3. Not good enough. He's attacking 3. Going to hit. Missing with a spiritual weapon. Also, yeah.
Yet. I need him to hit me.
Put that on, and then we have this guy around here. What's he got going on? Awesome. Awesome. So you can see another cultist that seems to have been slinking in the shadows back in one of these other rooms. Step up to the plate.
Hello?
I am going to need a wisdom saving throw from Doc Hovel, please, as you feel your muscles begin to tense and he's holding a hand out towards you, squeezing. He's casting Hold Person on you.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Swears a little bit and then disappears down this way, heading off in the other direction. Very cool. That's the end of it. That one's turn as well. So we've got this one. Okay, so you see a zombie shamble into view. Oops, back to combat tracker. It gets about that far, but it can't seem to really do much else at that point. That's the end of its turn. And that, folks, leaves us in a spot. Because that's the end of the round. It's 10:40. So, Maurice, you are keeping your prisoner held securely. And as far as you know, everything's going swimmingly. Qualek, you're a little bit hurt, but you're still up. Same for you, Doc. Flower Child, you know, you're looking fine, but Auntie Lizzie, life is slowly slipping away from you, and we're going to have to wait until next week to see how that resolves.
I started creating a new character.
One more round.
Yeah, Quilek, he's just gonna run over and just cut her throat. He's like, she's beyond saving. It's just a humane thing to do at this point.
That sounds like a flower child. What they would do.
I don't have to wrap right now, so Sven, if you have time to keep going, we can do one more round. I'm okay with that.
I really should. As much as I would like to, I really should call it a night and do the responsible thing.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, because I love a good cliffhanger. So this will be cool. Yes. And yeah, Kiran, we can talk about a potential backup character just in case if you like. That's fine.
Yeah.
Don't cut yourself out yet.
I'd rather we not lose anyone this early, but you know,
first dungeon,
right? Love it. Right, well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here and playing D&D with me. You're all awesome. Thanks to everybody that comes and watches us play D&D. You're also awesome. And also a big thank you to Tabletop Audio for the awesome ambience. Yeah, I know, I'm really good at descriptive terms. I could come up with a bunch more, but I'm not going to. I love you all. Thank you.
Okay. Make sure you join us again next week, everybody. Same time, same place, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, right here at Crit and Miss. On Twitch live if you're watching this on YouTube or listening back or whatever, and we have a new time for Beck and Blackest Night. If you're itching to catch some D&D horror action last night, you didn't get it, don't worry, it hasn't been cancelled, not yet. We'll get there, but that's been moved to Thursday night, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So you can join us, not tomorrow night, but the next night. And I'm going to be sitting in the DM seat and taking out all my rage and frustration on a different group of poor people. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us. May all your 20s be dirty. Good night.